You know, that was kind of wholesome. Reporting in. We're finally down to just 3 Night Raven College students still at large. Everything is proceeding as you requested. I certainly remain aware of the deadline. The remainder will be apprehended in no time. What? You say the repair costs for the park and the puppets are running too high? But that's the trade-off for capturing. Yes. Yes, sir, of course. My deepest apologies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can always count on me to deliver. If you'll excuse me. I give a flying flip about the stupid repair bills. Remind me again, what was it that drove those bills up? Oh yeah, it was those same Night Raven College brats. That's you guys, in case you weren't listening. Like, oops, our bad. Sorry. How inconsiderate of me. Must be pretty hard to open your mouths right now, huh? It seems Lilia and Jade have lost the ability to move their mouths. Thank goodness. No, I'm joking. Trey and Jack, too. Guess they're the first of us to go. We're not far from joining them, huh? It's creeping me out. Jade being all silent. How's little Shrimpy and Sealy holding up? They got nabbed the same time Jade did, right? I think they're not doing so hot either. I don't want to be a puppet. Anything. Want to be the great mage at Night Raven College. Yeah. I'm about to be at school. School or in a cage. I'm picking school. I'll take studying over being captured any day. This again? You people really don't know when to give up. School is utterly useless. Should this whole situation clue you in on that? We never went to school, but we still pulled one over on you fancy smanchy students. Being good in studying isn't what gets you ahead. Having the power to survive in the real world is... Now, there's still a lot you can learn. Like what? I'm already successful. It's ridiculous to think that there's anything I could learn there. What's this? You can't respond? Pity. You know, Ernesto, you really don't get what school is about. What? If what Maria is trying to tell you went that far over your head, it speaks volumes about the kind of person you are. School's a hassle, but it's far from pointless. Not that you guys could conceive that. If you've never been, How are you supposed to know how useful or useless it is? But keep spitballing, it's funny to listen to. You know what you boys are? Sore losers. Mr. Falworth, I have a situation to report. Let's hear it. What? The last 3 students have almost made it to the playful stage? And you just let them through? Lousy, useless puppets, a lot of you. I take it they made it here safely then. I wanted to avoid a direct confrontation, but I guess that ship sailed. The handoff deadline is getting close. Might as well take care of this myself. They're Night Riven College students, sure, but there's just 3 of them. What's more, it's 3 of the original chumps that fell from my invitation. Ernesto Falworth's got this in the bag. Come on, Gino! True it. One does have a laser. And bombs. One of them is a weapon in itself. So, might not be that easy. Gotta be a great mage. Hey, we made it! We're here! This is it. Ernesto Falworth and Gino should be up ahead. Along with all the guys that got turned into puppets. Man, they're really putting us through the ringer here. What's wrong, guys? Try not to be too scared. Even the best plan won't work out if you psych yourselves out first. Don't worry. It'll be fine. More than fine. It's all gonna go great. There you go again, claiming stuff you can't prove. You just say whatever pops into your head, don't you? If Grim was a Digimon? That would be interesting. Well, whatever. We've come this far. Let's bang out this capture plan. That's better, Ace. Now you got a much brighter look on your face. Okay, is everybody ready? Well, we might kind of know what Grimm's final form looks like. If my suspicions are correct. Remember the very, very beginning of the game? I think that's Grimm's final form. Yep. Ernesto! We're here! We're here? That's the best you got? Shouldn't you have a more dramatic introductory line to mark your entry? Oh, hey! Ernesto and Gino are up on the stage. I was somewhat expecting them to run away. I'll give them credit for being brave enough to stick around. Finally, the man of the hour. I'll have you know, it was brutal getting here. Strange. I could have sworn I sent puppets to fetch you for me. You sure did. Tons of them. But we drove them all off. You should have shelled out for a big old horse-drawn carriage to come get us. Hey, Ernesto? Gino? How about you just stop doing this? He's trying. Change back all the people that could turn to puppets and send us back to Sage's Island. If you do, then we can all be friends again. And, you know, if this is about money for Ernesto, Kalim could probably just give him like a small fortune and have it be like nothing to his family's bank account. Could work. What? Friends again? I'm floored. Even now you still see us as friends. Don't you get it? The only thing you guys have ever been to me is a bunch of easy marks. The most gullible group of suckers I've ever seen, in fact. Ouch. I didn't see the harm in humoring Kalim and hearing your side out of the story first. But judging by your demeanor, you have no intention of doing as he asks. I mean, it may not be the solution, but you know, I respect the optimism. Why should I? Granted, if I leveraged a bit of my authority as park administrator, I could easily dispel Playful Land's magic and turn the puppets back to people again. So you'll do it? Thank you so much. I said I could, not that I would. Jeez Louise. You won't even let me finish. Did they teach you kids common decency at school? Nope. Look, I've got my own reasons for this. If you really think you can beat me, you're welcome to go ahead and try. Though... Hey. Sound gives me creeps, really. You have to make it through this army of puppets first. A bunch of puppets came out from hiding and got in front of Ernesto. Called it. Of course they'd send out a bunch of puppets we can't touch. Then sit back and watch from a safe distance while they do your dirty work. You're a total coward. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Please, Ace. It's called cunning. That's how you survive in the real world. You should try it sometime. You've already put me through a whole lot of trouble. The least you could do to make up for it is to put on an entertaining finale. Now, it's showtime! This place isn't exactly easy to maneuver in. Everyone stay sharp. You can't run forever. You'll be joining your puppet friends soon enough. And once we hand you all over, we'll have it made. It's true, we stand no chance against this many puppets. But... Hey, Ernesto! Check this out. What? That's the foxtail I gifted you. What about it? I'm gonna wind this up, swing, and... Hop! What's he gonna do? Is he gonna try to have the puppets go after it? You know, like a dog after a ball or something? You threw it outside, and it flew so far it went out of sight. I'm guessing you must have used magic for that. But why? And also, how did it get past the laser beams? Because we confirmed that there's anything that goes outside of the bounds of the park gets like laser beamed down. So, how did it make it past? Oh no, this is terrible! I think I lost something. Sorry to trouble you, but could you find it for me? I was wondering where you were going with this. Not what I expected at all. Surely you could have come up with something better for your life than that. Sorry to ruin your little giggle fit. But are you sure you have time to gloat? What's wrong, Gino? Why so nervous? The puppets have stopped? Something strange. It's a special piece of Playful Land memorabilia I got from a really friendly guy, you know? I can't believe I lost something so precious. I think it's working. Hey, you work here, right, mister? Miss? Could you find that lost item for me? Understood. We'll have it back in no time. Sweet, you guys rule. Thanks a bunch. That actually worked. Oh, wow. That was kind of genius. Wait, what? Oh, okay, hold it right there, puppets. Why are you leaving the theater? I never said you could do that. We have to find a lost item. How could you take some kids' orders over mine? What is going on here? I didn't give any orders. The puppets work for the park. Ensuring a good park experience for visitors matters more to them than your commands. Kalim mentioned how earnest the puppets were about helping out in the park. Even after you showed your true colors, they've been working diligently away. And how could such hard workers ever ignore a visitor in need? What? Hey, puppets! Finding lost items isn't your job. Your job is to beat up these little punks. So quit with the hand-wringing. Shut up and do as I say. But, sir... Oh, poor me. Poor me. That souvenir was so special. My time at Playful Land will be ruined without it. The more Ernesto, complains, the more, Ace is gonna play on, this thing. How awful. We'll go search for it right away. Find it, find it, find it. The visitor's lost item. They're marching out. All of them. Hey, get back here! What kind of suckers fall for such terrible acting? Gino, stop them! Uh-oh, Gina's gonna turn into a thing now, a puppet. Because I'm gonna assume it applies to them too, the magic. Ah! Stop that, you ninny! You know attacking puppets won't work? No violence. You know, I wonder, that magic he just used, was that to, like, cancel the, puppification or something? Like, if he didn't do that, would Gino have turned into a puppet? I don't know. The puppets are still walking out. Wait! Come back! The puppets. They've all left. Welp. All your puppet shields are gone. What now? Okay, this is actually looking good for us. This is I'm actually a little hopeful. Well, all your puppet shields are gone. What now? Ugh. It's time for my secret weapon. Secret weapon? No, wait, a secret weapon? Yeah, the secret weapon. Your secret weapon? Everyone stay sharp. Run for it, Gino! Is this secret weapon like an explosive or something? That surprised me so much. I needed extra processing time. He took off running at full speed. Hey, get back here! Where's your pride, huh? If I had any of that, I wouldn't have spent all the time buttering you twerps up. Wait, please. I just want to talk with you guys. The daggers your friends are glaring at us say otherwise. Hard pass. Whoopsie. Guess I let my anger show. We can't let them get away. Let's surround and capture them. Right. Ortho, you head him off in the air. Kalim, you get outside and block the theater doors so they can't escape. Good idea. On it. Hey, Strabola. Something tells me blocking the door isn't your actual goal there. You just wanted to get Kalim out of the way. Yeah. Let me guess. You were trying to get Kalim Al-Azim away from this area, weren't you? Excuse me? I'll have you know that was a show of consideration toward our kind-hearted Kalim. He gave them a fair shot at talking this out. And they're the ones that threw this away. True. I suppose we've given them plenty of chances already. Exactly. So now, it's time to give them a boatload of payback. Okay, I had it up to here chasing you guys around. All our escape routes are blocked off. Wait, so when they first ran off, did they just run or did they actually like activate something? Eep! Stop that, you ninny! Are you trying to hit me with that hammer? Aim for them! Magic that's barely worth mentioning. And a hammer that can't tell the difference between friend and foe. Actually, is it just me? Or has Gino's hammer only been falling on Ernesto? Oh my god, plot twist. This whole time, Gino had plans to betray Ernesto. He's gonna take out Ernesto and take all the money and run. I think you're right. Joke's on us for taking those two clowns seriously. Let's wrap this circus up. Take this! Ugh! Oof. Curses. Doesn't matter how fancy your school is, you're still some snot-nosed brats. So how are you getting the better of us? Because we went to school and people taught us stuff. We learned how to control the magic. Like, I'm sure there's magic public schools or something. Or like you can go online and like a book on how to control your magic. There's gotta be something like that in this world, right? Maybe like a community college class. Easy. Everything we know, we learned from that fancy school you keep sneering at. We never lose to a couple of guys too cowardly to face us head on. You might as well admit we've won. You could have avoided this whole ordeal if you just listened when we were trying to reason with you. Now turn everyone back into people. Ugh. You got me. Your power has left me awestruck. What? Buttering us up now isn't gonna get you off the hook. Oh yes, I'm well aware. We've made a tremendous mistake. And we would never be so shameless as to beg on our hands and knees for forgiveness. This is definitely sarcasm. Okay, something's fishy about this 180. Yeah, he looks pretty beaten up, but if we let him get in close, he could still attack. Why, I would never! The battle's already been decided, hasn't it? Is it not? Even if I did try to run or fight, I'm no match for you scholars. You've won fair and square. Goodness, Have I ever underestimated you, Night Riven College scholars? Now I realize more than ever just how elite you are. How far out of your league I am. Out of our league? You're right about that. You finally come to accept reality, huh? Oh yes, I assure you, you drilled that lesson into me quite thoroughly. Your magic was astounding. I could spend my whole life striving to reach that level of precise power and never reach it. Who's this extraordinary mage? Why, it's Ace! Who could stand in the way of his overflowing talents? No one, that's who. Ace, you heard this whole, spiel before. Earlier this morning. And yesterday. Don't fall for it. No average Joe would have thought to misdirect puppets with a lost item, much less been bold enough to try. Yes, I've been thoroughly outplayed. The self-possessed way this freshman carries himself shows incredible promise. In Ortho, your beams were amazing. Where were you hiding that kind of power? You truly represent the future of technology. A plain old guy like me couldn't begin to imagine what makes you tick. You must be made with the most cutting-edge technology that these prestigious scholars could have come up with. Does the name Ortho secretly mean future? Sounds like our dictionaries need updating. Not to mention the whole world. Yep, he's definitely no. You're a literal miracle. One containing infinite possibilities. Simply incredible. Okay, Ernesto, if you want to make them believe this, there's only so far you can compliment them to until it becomes obviously fake. And you passed the line to obviously fake. Just, for next time. Oh gosh, everything you say is indeed factually correct. But it's still so embarrassing to hear it out loud. Yeah, huh? Wait, hold up. What am I getting all giddy for? I can't let this guy's flattery go to my head. Oh yes, of course. We can't stand around chatting all night. I'll turn all the puppets back. Come, I'll show you where they're being held. No.